Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with an update on what to expect this weekend, as it still looks like we will see the threat of freezing rain, sleet, and snow. And it all begins as we go into Friday afternoon for the northern sections of the area, and then that changeover to the winter precipitation will occur Friday night elsewhere, and it will last through Saturday night before it finally begins to taper off Sunday morning. And unfortunately, it looks like the sub-freezing temperatures which will enter the ArkLaTex will stick around, as we will barely get above freezing on Monday, and probably will have to wait until Tuesday before we see some significant melting. As far as the reason for the mixed bag of precipitation, we're going to be watching this very shallow cold air mass move in. At the beginning, it's not going to be thick enough to support sleet and snow, so the rain or snow falls from the cloud, it melts in that warm air, and then as it encounters the sub-freezing temperatures near the ground, it freezes on the ground. That's freezing rain. But as that layer of cold air gets thicker, we will see the change over to some sleet and snow. So here's a look at Friday. And again, this is Futurecast. Didn't have it show its precipitation types. It is a bit colder than most models, so I'm going to keep this basically all liquid right now. But the key here is to look at temperatures. Notice northern sections of the ArkLaTex by 5 p.m. Friday will be close to freezing. Upper 30s, low 40s further to the south Friday afternoon. Notice as we move into Friday evening, the rain spreads to the south, and we will see the change over to the freezing rain in East Texas and Northwest Louisiana sometime during the middle of Friday evening, based on the current model information. Again, that could change, and then we'll see this continue with mainly freezing rain as we go through Friday night with, again, some sleet and snow mixed in across the northern sections of the area. Here's the latest on how much. Most likely scenario here, freezing rain. We could be looking at ice accumulations of a half an inch to approaching 3/4 of an inch, according to the blend of models. The darkest area of pink there, that's where the ice accumulations will be at their highest. Those of you who remember the ice storm of 2000, back then we had accumulations approach 1 inch. So this will be very similar to that particular event. As far as the snow aspect of things, most likely scenario, according to the model blend, is an inch or two East Texas, Northwest Louisiana. Notice we're in that 2 to 4 inch range as we move near and north of the Arkansas-Louisiana state line. Now, again, there are a lot of variables in this. If we stay mainly freezing rain longer, we will get more of it. And you can see the green numbers, what I just showed you. The red numbers, worst case scenario, it is possible that we could see ice accumulations exceed 1 inch across the area. Again, the red numbers that you represent, there's only a 10% chance we'll see the ice accumulations this extreme. However, it is something to get ready for. Obviously, if we get that half inch in ice, power outages will become an issue across the region. As far as the snow, if we see that changeover to sleet and snow happen sooner, thus it lasts longer, we will get more snow and less ice. You can see the red numbers show that if by chance we do see that scenario take place, we could be looking at 4 to 8 inches over the northern sections of the area and 3 to 5 inches across East Texas and Northwest Louisiana. Again, that's the worst case scenario as far as snow. Between the two, I would lean more towards ice based on the current information, as most models showing, especially in East Texas, Northwest Louisiana, we will see more snow across the northern sections of the ArkLaTex during this event. And as far as my level of worry, I'm going to raise it to 7, as this looks very similar now to what we experienced a few years ago back in February of 2021. We're going to see this heavy winter precipitation fall. We drop below freezing, and again, we're going to stay there for a few days. Although it won't be as cold as what we had back then, we will be dealing with some travel issues and some power issues this weekend, and conditions really won't improve until we move probably into Tuesday of next week.